All right, guys. Mr. Lamb coming back with video number 3, which is page 3, which in my opinion is the easiest of the 4 pages. I felt like this one was pretty easy, and it's worth 5 total points. 2 points in question number 4, 2 points in question number 5, and then 1 point for the multiple question number 6 at the bottom. So let's take a look at the first one. It says find the perimeter. Find the perimeter. That means I have to add up all of the sides going around this thing. So let's find the lengths of the sides. So I'm going to find the left side first. It's easy. It's a vertical line, so I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is 5 units long. The bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units long. The right side is 1, 2, 3 units long. And then there is that slanted top. And that top being slanted means I have to use Pythagorean theorem to find its distance. So I'm going to make it into a triangle. And the triangle is 5 by 2. It is a 5 by 2 right triangle. So if you want to find the distance of the slanted side, it's going to be 5, and it's going to be the square root of 5 squared plus 2 squared. I know this, 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4. So if I add them together, this slanted side is the square root of 29. So this perimeter is add them up all the way around. So if I add the left, bottom, and right, 5 plus 5 plus 3, that's 13. Plus another radical 29. Now, those of you that put this, 13 plus radical 29, good, perfect. I'm all right with that. It doesn't say round it or anything like that, so I'm good here. That's worth 2 points. The other option is if you would have taken this as an approximate decimal. If you actually plug in the square root of 29 in your calculator and then add 5, 5, and 3 to it, you end up with something real close to 18.39. And again, that's also worth both points. It's good in both regards. So I gave you 1 point. If I saw the square root of 29 in there because you found that distance, I gave you one of the 2 points. Even if the perimeter was wrong, if I saw the square root of 29, I gave you a point. And then obviously if you got the answer right in either one of those versions, you got the other point. So that was worth plus 2. And even if I didn't see the radical 29, if you had that right answer of 18.39, you got both points. All right, question number 5 says, determine if the triangle graphed below is a right triangle. All right, if it's right, that means I have to have 2 lines that are perpendicular. So I am looking for opposite reciprocal slopes. So I'm going to find the slope of 3 sides. So let's find the slope of, I don't know, let me call these something here. I'll call this point A. I'll call this one up here B. And I'll call this one down here C. So I can find those slopes. The slope from A to B. So from A, it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're running to the right a whole bunch. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from A to B, it rises 6, runs 11. That does not simplify at all. All right, let's find the next side. Let's go from B to C. So from B to C, it goes down. Oh boy, down. It's down, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So down 11. And then I'm going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down 11, negative 11, over left 6, which is negative 6, And negative over a negative is positive, so that is 11 over 6. And then the last segment is A to C. And going down, what is that down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down 5. And then to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5. So down 5 is negative 5. Right 5 is positive 5. And that reduces to, negative 1. And what I'm looking for are opposite reciprocals. So the slope of AB is positive 6 over 11. BC's slope is positive 11 over 6. They are reciprocals, but not opposites. So they are not perpendicular. And then AC is negative 1. So none of these are opposite reciprocals. I have no opposite reciprocals. I have things with opposite signs, and I have things that are reciprocals, but none of them is both an opposite and reciprocal. So my question is this thing a right triangle? No, not a right triangle. This is not a right triangle. Even though it looks like it might be, it is not a right triangle. So this one, if you found the slopes, and if you made the right decision, those are where your 2 points came from. So you knew that you had to find, it says justify your answer by finding slopes and or distances. You needed to be finding the slopes. And if you were finding the slopes, then you're good to go. Last one, question number 6. It is multiple choice. So segment AB has endpoints at negative 8, 4 and 5, 8. Which of the following is the midpoint of segment AB? So that means in order to find the midpoint, I have to find the average x, so x bar, and I have to find the average y, which I call y bar. All right, so the x's right there, negative 8 and 5. So to find that average, take negative 8 plus 5 and divide it by 2, and that is negative 3 over 2. Find the average y values. I look at my 2 points. 4 is a y value and 8 is a y value. To find their average, I do 4 plus 8. And I divide it by 2. 4 plus 8 is 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So the midpoint I'm looking for has an x value of negative 3 over 2 and a y value of 6. That is answer choice D. So that is answer choice D. Right there. That is it for page 3. See you guys in the last video.